and royalty. Ophelia, she's branched out. She's got her own magazine, regurgitating platitudes from pop psychology. So I kidnapped Shakespeare, I hijacked him to Nepal. On VH1, you can watch it all on Where Are They Now? TV or not TV, begins the soliloquy to paraphrase the Danish prince's musings on mortality. TV or not TV, life begins on Channel 3. To see and not perceive is the real tragedy. I said to see and not perceive is the real tragedy. That's a true story, by the way. Polonius wore a cowboy hat on the Ponderosa Ranch. Weirdly comforting. All right. So this is ostensibly a CD release celebration. I released the CD in January. I'm slow about this shit. It's true. So this is the first one's not recorded at all. The second one was on my last CD called Manufactured Meaning. I just wanted to get a couple up-tempo numbers out of the way before we drag it down and depress you guys with all the songs from the last CD, which were sad. Whoa. So this is the first song from the new CD. It's called Hallelujah. You never know. Jesus must be busy with another species on another planet out in the universe. His name gets chanted, people swear he's present. Still things seem to go from bad to worse. Maybe we had our shot, one chance was all we got, to love our neighbors as ourselves, drink deep from the blessing well, to be redeemed by fire and flood, ashes to ashes, mud to mud. We all return to what we were before. Hallelujah, hallelujah. You never know if God is working through you. You never know. When Moses came down from Sinai mountain, he saw a golden calf revered by Israelites. To the money lenders in Wall Street temples, a bronze bull symbolizes might. The march of progress looks like regress. 2 steps forward and 2 steps back. The waterboard and the torture rack. The same mistakes get repeated. The same disease, different treatments. We're the same as those who've gone before. Hallelujah, hallelujah. Do something kind, it may come back to you. Say a prayer, cast it out there. You never know if God is working through you. You never know. Something crumbled, the walls of Jericho. Something sustained the Allied troops at Anzio. Something makes the morning come. and the shadows go. Hallelujah, hallelujah. Do something kind, it may come back to you. Say a prayer, cast it out there. You never know if God is working through you. Hallelujah, hallelujah. You never know if God is working through you. You never know. Thanks very much. Let me introduce the band. To my right, the amazing Ben Lansing on multiple instruments, all of them stringed. Behind me, Ross Rutherford, fabulous drummer. My longtime collaborator and the world's biggest fan of pork, George Cayobre. And by pork, I mean the meat. And then allow me to introduce Melanie Budd, who joined the band recently, and I heard her sing a bunch, and I said, "You have a fabulous voice. You will make me sound a lot better." So please,
thank you.
Please join the band. And so we're going to do a song of Melanie's now. I'm actually going to play, or I'm going to attempt to play the banjo. So I need like a minute to make sure it's actually in tune. So hang in there. Some of this is experimental, not unlike the Grateful Dead and Dan's story. And with any luck, this thing is still actually in tune.
That was impressive. You ready?
Did you guys hear that? You know what a banjo and a hand grenade have in common? The second you hear it, it's too late!
On that note, cold sky, you wonder why. New beginning, new beginning. Run fast, facing back. Always moving. New star, plastic hearts. Who you kidding? Who you kidding? Never mind, run behind. Same old feeling. Time is hitting you right in the face. you.
The fabulous Melanie Budd. Banjos and hats don't go together. All right, we're going to go back to my first record. One of my favorite songs by me. So, if you know, once upon a time I was in my 20s, like eons ago. And this song is about that period. Oh, guys, ready? Took to the highway on April Fool's Day. Had it in mind to chase a gypsy wind. First night, bone tired in Pennsylvania. I built a fire and I thought of my friends and the songs we would sing. The ones in Colorado, to have sailed onto the China Sea, to their way down to Houston to see my brother, a good friend of me. I was a stranger to the blacktop road, now it has become my friend. I'm waiting for a chariot of good intent to roll my way. Don't know how this started, when it will end. One's in Colorado, to have sailed onto the China Sea, to their way down to Houston to see my brother, a good friend of me. If you see me upon the road, say a prayer, I find my way home. Na 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 na. Ooh. There was a time I could recall feeling fine, but now it's hard to just crank out a tune. I talked to my guru, some guitar player in tennis shoes. He tells me this'll all be over soon. One's in Colorado, to have sailed onto the China Sea, to me. No, my brother, good friend to me. Oh, my brother, he's a good friend to me. Thank you for, you guitarists in the room, by the way. Nobody makes a Gretsch White Falcon sound like a pedal steel guitar better than Ben Lance. I don't know what he sees in me, honestly. I think he said once, I don't write shit.
It's true.
Melody concurs. Yeah. A lot of people write shit. By the way, the room is full of good songwriters, by the way, none of whom write shit. Some of whom write far more amazing material than me. And as Dan Navarro always says, we tune because we care, not because we want to bore you. But when you don't have a piano on stage and you don't tune your acoustic guitar, you're basically saying F you to the fans. Acoustic guitar is notoriously weather sensitive, humidity sensitive. They're a lot like grandmothers. They get a touch of the rheumatiz, oh, I got it, the weather, it's gonna rain. I could tell because my guitar is out of tune. Almost, one string left. I haven't broken any yet, Dan. Ah, there it is. That lovely sound of an in-tune guitar. From Houston to another Texas town, Austin, the Blue Austin Waltz from the new record. When the heat of last summer was finally easing and hill country evenings were cool, we went out dancing the West Texas Waltz, then ended up shooting pool. Those crisp autumn nights, we learned new steps. I thought a romance would start. Nothing in Austin that winter was frozen except for the ice in your heart. I remember the last time I waltzed out your door, the tan Texas dirt on my shoes. I hear the bands in the dance hall from outside the door. Lately they're playing the blues. I don't know what happened those nights we went dancing in all of them long neck saloons. One of us must have stayed tethered to earth while one of us waltzed on the moon. I flew a solo lunar excursion, touched down in the sea of denial. With you back in Houston at mission control, controlling my heart all the while. I remember the last time I waltzed out your door, the tan Texas dirt on my shoes. I hear the band in the dance hall from outside the door. Lately they're playing the blues. The bright lights of 6th Street are dim to me now. I can't take the crush of the crowds. The stars at night are still big and bright. For me, they're hidden by clouds. Somewhere I know the yellow rose grows by a house where true lovers dwell. Some people swear Austin's heaven on earth. As long as you're there, it's hell. I remember the last time I waltzed up your door. You turned Texas dirt on my shoe. I hear the bands in the dance hall from outside the door. Lately they're playing the blues. I hear the bands in the dance hall from outside the door. Lately they're playing the blues. Thanks a lot. Hey, Chris. Can I get just a little more guitar and monitor too? Technical jargon, by the way, in case you're wondering. All right, from Houston to Austin to Memphis. My friend Steve Joyner wrote this song, and I heard it at the Old Town School Friday night songwriting series, and I said, that's not a folk song, man. You wrote it as a folk song, but it needs a little more funk. Not that I'm a master of funk, but a little more fun. So never been to Memphis. And Ben, by the way, playing apparently Mini-Me's guitar, AKA the wedding guitar, which sounds amazing and looks cute. It's adorable. Or totes adorbs, as my daughter would say. Tell us when you're ready, Ben.
That was fast.
Ben's ready. How about this band, huh? Seriously. Seriously, in addition to having the best wife and best daughter on the planet, I also have the best band. So, like, I'm the luckiest guy on earth. Muddy river keep rolling down the Delta way. My baby packed her bags and left me here today. Wasn't much I could say when it was done. Now me and this guitar haunt Highway 61. Never had the kind of life I could get to choose. Never had much money, had everything to lose. Never walked the gravel road, didn't take the shine right off my shoes. And I've never been to Memphis. I didn't get the blues. Walked over Beale Street from Union Avenue. I needed to hear blues band play me a song or two. So many hopes ended here, so many washed downstream. That's what you get in Memphis when you dare to dream. Never had the kind of life I could get to choose. Never had much money, had everything to lose. Never walked a gravel road, didn't take the shine right off my shoes. And I've never been to Memphis when I didn't get the blues. I know it's just a place, just another river town. So hard to look up when you feel like you're on your way down. Look deep inside and it seems you're reading yesterday's news. Get your ride to Memphis, get yourself some blues. Muddy river keep rolling, yeah, just goes on and on. Seems the sun just starts to shine. You look and then it's gone. I say goodbye to Memphis, time to take my leave. Some things you lose, you can never retrieve. Never had the kind of life I could get to choose. I never had much money, had everything to lose. Never walked a gravel road, didn't take the shine right off my shoes. And I've never been to Memphis, I didn't get the blues. When I didn't get the blues. Thank you. We're going to do what they say in the trade, in the music trade, is breaking it down. So Ben's going to sit down and play some acoustic instruments, dobro, octave mandolin, a few things like that. Ross is going to come forward and play the cajon, not to be confused with his own cojones. And I'm going to play something or other. And this... do some things from the record and another one of Melody's songs. You got Google? Google it. C-A-H-O-N. The cajon is the drum that Russ is sitting on. Oh, sorry. I should have been nicer about that, Carol. It is a drum of some to me unknown origin. I'm going to say Cuban, could be anything. Peruvian. So there we go. Ross knows his stuff, by the way. Now, no talking amongst yourselves while the band's getting ready here, you know. We're breaking it down. It's supposed to be cool. Hey, Chris, is number 2 on? Number 2 on? Yeah. There you go. Give me more of it, monitor 2. I don't see it at all. Wow, that's weird. I hate when that happens. I wonder if my battery went dead. Nothing? Nope. Damn, I had this all planned like for weeks.
Ah, there you go.
Ben, being an engineer.
Yeah.
James, normally an intelligent person, had a little trouble with the plugs. Hey, I write this shit. I need an engineer. Imagine no religion, I heard John Lennon say. That sweet dream sadly seems remote as Judgment Day. True believers on all sides have armed for holy war. None of them can plainly say what they're fighting for. Darwin's tribe, that's what we seem to be. Problems can't be solved when we evolve so glacially. Darwin's tribe, little seems to change. We're on a sinking ship with furniture to rearrange. Imagine no possessions. He wondered if we can, but we're dumping them in landfills at a speed to break the bank. Hunting and gathering in primal overdrive until the things that we accumulate bury us alive. Darwin's tribe, that's what we seem to be. Problems can't be solved when we evolve so glacially. Darwin's tribe, little seems to change. We're on a sinking ship with furniture to rearrange. Imagine no frontal lobe, no opposable thumb. We'd be the same as every other creature we call dumb. We'd have built no ships, sinking or otherwise. No hell below us, above us on the sky. Imagine all the people living for today. Darwin's tribe, but none the wiser long ago and far away. Darwin's tribe, but none the wiser long ago, far away. Darwin's tribe, but none the wiser. Thanks a lot, very much. This guitar is in a different tuning. I can't use it. Another song from the record here. Bit of a ditty about Townes Van Zandt. Avery Hill, who played earlier with Dan, who's fabulous, by the way, I thought. Round for Avery and Dan. She looked at the set list that I anally tape on each of the monitors so that everybody knows what we're playing, and really so I know what we're playing. And she said, a Townes Van Zandt song. What's that? I said, that's the name of the song. It's called A Townes Van Zandt Song. All ready? Yes, sir. I tried to find a Townes Van Zandt song I could make my own. Play it like I've meant it to an audience attentive to its every word. I would sing each phrase so carefully, like setting pearls in filigree, to telegraph my deference to his cowboy poet cadence with perfect attitude. I find that I can't do it, will not come out fluid. It chokes and breaks on every take, brands me hypocrite and fake and traitor to the muse. Break my heart, tell me true, help me do as lovers do. Come tomorrow, will I still be here? Wasting breath, I'm wasting time, singing someone else's rhymes. Come tomorrow, will I still be here? The wires on this old guitar are rusted and corroded over wood that's become brittle. I'm so damn non-committal in matters of the heart. Once guarded by a simple fence, now a rampart's rise in its defense. I sing somebody else's words like some damn fool minor bird. The squawking seems so strange. I need to say things my own way. I think that's what Townes would say, with his telltale rustic grace, to prod me back into my place like a doggy off the range. Break my heart, tell me true, help me do as lovers do. Come tomorrow, will I still be here? Wasting breath, I'm wasting time, singing someone else's rhymes. Come tomorrow, will I still be here? Oh, wasting breath, I'm wasting time, I'm singing someone else's rhymes. Come tomorrow, will I still be here? Oh, come tomorrow, will I still be here? Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I'd like to think Townes would like that one. Of course, I'm full of myself, so probably not. Speaking of Darwin's tribe, time to take the nipple. You know, this is how we evolved, right? I mean, these are weird, aren't they? They're weird. But I tend to spill things on myself with open containers. So I thought, new shirt, I should do the nipple. This next song from my last record is oddly very current with all the crap going on in Iraq. So it's called On an Ordinary Day. A longshoreman named Bobby found a gig on the side. 4 years he looked the other way when the heroin arrived. And the union lost the war. He was forced to take a cut in pay. He slipped over to the dark side on an ordinary day. When he finished high school, Bobby's brother Jesse signed his youth away. Enlisted because of 9/11 made him want to make the bastards pay. Later in Fallujah, he felt like he was losing his way. Trolling Haiti's lower levels on an ordinary day. On an ordinary day. Bobby hit the big time when a big deal finally came his way. Made his first suitcase of money the old-fashioned way. Buying kilos on the docks, stuffed in a gym bag with his socks and aftershave. And selling them for 10 times what he paid on an ordinary day. In Afghanistan, a Taliban chieftain gets a suitcase full of cash. The poppy prophets buy a lot of bombs to help the great jihad. And later in Fallujah, the suicide bomber found his prey. And Bobby's brother Jesse lost his life on an ordinary day. On an ordinary day. On an ordinary day. Thanks a lot. We're going to feature the fabulous Melanie Budd on another one of her compositions.
Thank you. This is a song called Everything.
Need a tuning joke? So a priest, a doctor, and a musician arrive at the gates in heaven, and St. Peter says, "Tell me why you should get into heaven." The priest says, I managed my flock. I gave them a pastoral life and spiritual counseling. I think I should get into heaven. And St. Peter says, "All right, okay, you can get into heaven." Looks at the doctor, and he says to the doctor, "Why should you get in heaven?" The doctor says, I took care of the sick. I healed them when possible. You know, I was compassionate. You know, I think I should get into heaven. St. Peter says, "All right, you can get into heaven." So he looks at the musician. He says, "Why should you get into heaven?" The guy says, "You know, I was there for all the great passages of people's lives, you know, their weddings and their bar mitzvahs and their funerals, and I entertained them, and I think I should get into heaven." And St. Peter thinks about it for a second. He says, "All right, you can come in, but you got to load in through the kitchen."
And on that note, all is fading, no use saving, colors now turning brown. Golden pieces slowly decreases, dropping down to the ground. Not the last one, never said and done. Everything, everything comes back around. Everything, everything I lost, I have found. All this turning from the yearning, smile turns to a frown. Know that it will change, all gets rearranged, coming up from the down. Not the last one, never said and done. Everything, everything comes back around. Everything, everything I lost, I have found. To find the gold inside, you know, all from within, not what you hold. So the cravings not behaving, nothing to hold on. Colors turn bright, sometimes overnight, sometimes the day they're gone. Not the last one, never said
everything, everything I lost,
I have found. Thank you.
Melody Budd. I love her voice. Give her another hand.
Thank you.
So Dan wrote a song that slayed me when I first heard him. He wrote the song about his dad, and he's played it tonight. And I thought, I think that's such an amazing song. And so we swapped records, Dan Weber and I, down at Folk Alliance in St. Louis. And he sent me a note later, and this song is more or less about my dad. It's also about Steve Goodman, who is not my dad, but you'll get the idea. So we tune because we care. Ben doesn't tune, he doesn't have to, he's good.
What do you guys think of James Curley? An amazing songwriter you are.
Thank you. Your check's in the mail. Actually, I pay cash. All right, almost there. What's that Monty Python skit about how not to do something? I forget what it was. It's many years since Goodman died. My hair has shaded gray. I've lost so many memories. Still recall that day. My father died 4 years later. The only coping tool I had was a turntable and vinyl spinning. My old man, even though he asked me to, I never learned to dance. With somebody else's troubles, I'd lose sleep at night. I never rode a southbound Odyssey when I had the chance. On an empty stage, no one stands in Goodman's shoes tonight. Penny Evans to Cindy Sheehan, and history replays the same old story, guns and glory, just a different face. A yellow coat and old love letters beneath the attic fan, by a turntable and vinyl spinning, my old man. Even though he asked me to, I never learned to dance. With somebody else's troubles, I'd lose sleep at night. I never rode a southbound Odyssey when I had the chance. On an empty stage, no one stands in Goodman's shoes tonight. I miss my old man tonight. I miss Goodman too. I can't hear them anymore, despite my longing to. Polaroids and vinyl records are poor ledger domain. Goodman will not grace a stage. I won't see Dad again. Even though he asked me to, never learned to dance with somebody else's troubles, I'd lose sleep at night. I never rode a southbound Odyssey when I had the chance. On an empty stage, no one stands in good men's shoes tonight. On an empty stage, no one stands in good men's shoes tonight. For those of you who have the new record, I want to give proper credit to a guy named John Abbey, who's not here tonight. I don't think. John, you here? No, I don't think so. It's Father's Day. He's with his kids like everybody else should be. Like you should be. What's wrong with you people? Why are you with your kids? If you're fathers and mothers and wives married to fathers and things like that. Anyway, I was in John's control room making the record. And I started fooling around playing a Warren Zevon song in open G tuning. And John said, we should record that. So we did. It's called Mutineer. Yo ho ho, and a bottle of rum. Hoist the mainsail, here we come. There ain't no room on board for the insane. You're my witness, I'm your mutiny. I was born to rock the boat. Some may sink, but we will float. Grab your coat, let's get out of here. You're my witness, I'm your mutiny. Long ago we left at shadows, lightning flashed, thunder followed us. It could never find us here. You're my witness, I'm your mutiny. Long ago we laughed at shadows, lightning flashed, thunder followed us. It could never find us here. You're my witness, I'm your mutiny. I was born to rock the boat. Some may sink, we will float. Grab your coat, let's get out of here. You're my witness, I'm your mutiny. to me. Ross Rutherford on the little things, cajones and stuff like that. All right, I am giving the band a short break to hydrate and do whatever. I'm going to bring up a friend of mine to do a duet. I'm privileged and honored to be friends with and sing with and have worked with over the years Jenny Benneman, who lives about like a block away, I think, you know. Anyway, when we were making the record, John said, Jenny should do this with you as a duet. And I was like, you're a genius.
How about James Curley and the next little thing? I know.
Because we'll never be the next big thing. So we just thought we'd talk about it, honestly. So this song is actually inspired by a John Prine song. The song is called Donald and Lydia, which is a great old John Prine song. But it talks about pinballs and pool halls and things that nobody even knows what they are anymore. So I thought I'd update it for the Facebook era. So this is the Virtual Waltz. Bonnie worked long hours on a night shift assembly line. Hands so cracked from the boxes she packed, they always smelled of Vaseline. Once home from the factory, she was socially networked online with a romantic heroine profile photo scanned from an old magazine. Bonnie has over 200 friends, few of whom she has met. Friends of friends, some women, some men, some famous, but most were unknown. Good at fantasy farming, she had livestock and a pig for a pet. The farm's just a game, but all the same, it keeps her from feeling alone. Love letters unwritten, a heart so hidden, might as well be in a vault. Real friends and lovers remain undiscovered when you dance the virtual waltz.
In Freddie's employee file was written the words painfully shy, but a diligent worker who demonstrates fervor for tasks of the digital kind. Weak, tired,
Not
happy.
too assertive, away from his employer's eyes. Sorry.
He was
Fine.
I love this line. Okay. You ready? This is about the Facebook era. Ready? His name is Frederick. Did I say that?
Quiet, productive. Sorry.
Making his way through the levels, he tallied quests, rewards, reached Valhalla, taped on the chalice, vanquished the princess's guards. With laser-focused devotion, he braved dragon, wizard, and sword. He knows it's only a world with a lonely retreat when life gets too hard.
Love letters unwritten, a heart so hidden, might as well be in a vault. Real friends and lovers remain undiscovered when you dance the virtual waltz. The magical farmer and make-believe archer are destined never to meet, living in separate fantasy worlds. Their houses are on the same street. Love letters unwritten, hearts so hidden, might as well be in a vault. Real friends and lovers remain undiscovered when you dance the virtual waltz. Real friends and lovers remain undiscovered when you dance the virtual waltz. Jenny Benneman, who is amazing. Apparently the band thinks they're still on break. Are you guys up for a few more? Are you guys going home? Is it late for you old hairs and gray hairs? Or? All right, stick around. We got some more potency here. And at the end of the night, we're going to bring up Dan and Avery and a friend of ours, Brad Cole, and Jenny come back up, and we're going to finish strong. So you don't want to leave. What did Casey Stengel say? It's like deja vu all over again, right? Or I wrote this song about 9/11. And like this week, all this stuff's going on in Iraq. This shit never ends. This is Poet Laureate. It's an old Chinese folk song. Tuning. Sorry, bad joke, really bad. We tune because we care. 500 miles an hour, not quite the speed of sound. Two residential Molotovs, 800 feet above the ground. Below the dragons over Dresden, when the firestorms touch down. Hiroshima, Nagasaki, with their world-changing report, bore unwitting witness to that morning in New York. One more bastard testament to human handiwork. Where's our poet laureate? Where's our Ernest Bard? Who can manufacture meaning from circumstance so hard? Who will weave together the blood and bone and tears into myths we tell our children that make hatreds disappear? A jingo junkie shakes a fist, swears jackals rule the day, raging in a vain attempt to shout the pain away, as though the trouble heart finds comfort in cliche. A poised and perfect TV pundit wails and gnashes teeth, offers hollow rhetoric, diminishing true grief. Can't explain why anyone would murder for belief. Oh, where's our poet laureate? Where's our Ernest Bard? Who can manufacture meaning from circumstance so hard? Who will weave together the blood and bone and tears into myths we tell our children that make hatreds disappear? The new Tower of Babel is a parabolic dish without understanding. Information's meaningless. Where's our bold new bodhisattva? Where's our sinless saint who is willing to be crucified so we can get the hint? Oh, where's our poet laureate? Where's our Ernest Bard? Who can manufacture meaning from circumstance so hard? Oh, tell me where. Ben Lansing, Ross Rutherford, George Kyobri, Melanie Budd. I love these guys. I don't know if you're having fun, but we are having fun. Another one from the last record. Where the mighty river meets the Gulf of Mexico, you welcome generations seeking shelter from the storm. Trumpets of resurrection call you from on high. Choirs of your angels sing grievous lullaby. Lay down, Big Easy, lay your burden down. Sleep now for a while like a lazy bayou town. Rest your broken body, you may rise up once again. There'll be a New Orleans just around. In your storied streets is heard the marching of the saints, in grim and solemn homage to your suffering and pain. Tumma, Mardi Gras, bring back your sweet refrain. Make good the age-old promise, the South will rise again. Lay down, Big Easy, lay your burden down. Sleep now for a while like a lazy bayou town. Rest your broken body, you may rise up once again. There'll be a New Orleans just around the river bed. God made the Mississippi, God made Lake Pontchartrain, God made their Crescent City, and God made a hurricane. God, give us strength to help all those in misery and pain until their jubilee is sounding in New Orleans once again. Lay down, Big Easy, lay your burden down. Sleep now for a while like a lazy bayou town. Rest your broken body, you may rise up once again. There'll be a New Orleans just around the riverbed. Thank you, thank you. Two more. We're going to call it a night. Let you guys go home. Ebb and Flow from the last record and the title track of the new record, There Used to Be a Train, coming up. And stick around for the Dog's Breakfast finale. This is the mellow song before the big finish. You know, you have to do these things with great care. Should we skip it? No. Found myself ticketless, waiting for a westbound train. What is this poor boy doing here? Maybe he's going to see the one he loves. See how his eyes are so unclear. found your love limitless the moment I arrived. Not a single word to say. Maybe love runs truest through deepest silence, living commonplace and everyday. Heard it from a wise man, why are you searching? Love has always been inside. The moment you stop running after dreams you've made, love will wash you in its tide. Ebb and flow, ebb and flow. See the rain fall, so the roses grow. Ebb and flow, high and low. This is the way life goes. You never know for certain the day you're gonna die. Doesn't really matter to most men if they find some meaning in the love between lovers, or freedom in the bonds among good friends. If there is a heaven, show me the way. I would like to see the other shore. If I've got to leave behind the memories of this life, bring me back again so I can have some more. Heard it from a wise man, why are you searching? Love has always been inside. The moment you stop running after dreams you've made, love will wash you in its tide. Ebb and flow, ebb and flow. See the rain fall, so the roses grow. Ebb and flow, high low. This is the way life goes. 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 Thanks. I want to sincerely thank everybody for coming out tonight. It's Father's Day. It's supposed to rain. The World Cup's on. Iraq's a mess. You know, there's a lot of shit going on. So, There Used to Be a Train is the name of the record. It's the name of this song as well. And we're going to do this one and then bring some friends up and close out the night. I think it's in tune. No, it's not. Oh, dag, it's still in drop D. There it is. There used to be a train ran along these tracks, taking coal down to the mill and bringing empty rail cars back, headlight in the rain. Blew its whistle in the night, rumbled through my dreams and told me everything's alright. There used to be a train stopped in my hometown, took my cousin off to war, brought his body back around. He jumped from planes into the fields of Vietnam, died in New York City with a needle in his eye. Rusted rails and